Hey, how's it going, everyone? GC Performance here, back with another video, and today I have for you guys this beautiful 2022 Trek Domane SLR. This is their frame set of the day, a custom build up over here. Just first and foremost, thank you guys so much again to B&J Cycles for letting me do a video on this. Again, they seem like they're getting a lot of Trek stuff in stock all 2022, so if you're looking for a Domane, Imanda, Checkpoint, Madone, they seem to get a lot of stock in over here, so I will link all of their website and socials down below. This is actually one of the guys over there, Victor's Bikes. It's a custom build-up on this frame set. It's meant for gravel, so we're going to go over the whole kind of shebang of what he did here with a custom build-up. If you guys didn't check out as well last week, I just did the Trek Checkpoint as well. I believe the SLR7 ETAP. So this is his comparison bike to that. It's their Domane frame, which is a road bike frame, but they made it so it has a lot more tire clearance. It can be able to handle a little bit beefier setup for gravel. So we're going to go over the whole bike, but this is their Project 1 setup. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Again, it's their SLR 700 OCLV. It kind of has this gloss black on the top tube, and then it has this I mean, I'm a huge fan of this kind of mirror color, or like that that pearlescent color. And then the brush chrome, again, everyone knows I'm a huge fan of the brush chrome logo. I love anything that's brush chrome. I'm a sucker for it, no matter what brand it is. I think it looks great. But when you hit the sunlight like that, I mean, you see how much it gives off. Very subtle, classy looking up top with the gloss black. We'll get into the whole paint job, but yes, it looks gorgeous. We'll go over the whole build. As you can see, there's kind of a mix and match of parts in there. The reason why he said he chose the Domane over the Checkpoint, he just said that he saw more pros riding Domane, but you know, there are some drawbacks on the Domane. You can't run as wide as the tire on there, and we'll go over everything that you got there. So, the price point and weight of this bike, I don't know the exact price point because it was a frame and also his own parts in there. And the weight, I'll get in a little bit. I'll link it down in the first comment below, and also in the description. I'll have them weigh at the store as well, because I don't know for sure the exact weight. But we'll get it with pedals, cages, and the Garmin mount as well. But we'll go over the whole bike. So, starting off with their cockpit, he has on here a a complete integrated handlebar and stem combo, 120mm stem, 42mm handlebar, full carbon fiber. This is Trek's own, or Bontrager's own, carbon fiber handlebar. The cables are ran underneath the bar and stem, down here, and then into the rear as well. And then with these Domanes, they have their own ISO speed decoupler in the front and also the rear to add a little bit more of a comfortable bonus for that gravel riding or even just long distance riding. This is considered their endurance bike, but you're seeing companies go more and more strives to make wider tire clearance, more comfortable aspects, because the whole thing behind it is that when you're more comfortable, your body will be able to put out the max amount of power. If you're uncomfortable and you're strained and you're tired to be on the bike, you're not going to perform as well as you can. So you have a lot of options with this bike. As you can see, he has a gravel setup, but if you have another pair of wheels or just change out the tires, it's basically an endurance bike on steroids. So very cool looking bike. We have on here Bontrager tape, and then the integrated Bontrager mount as well for the Garmin clamp, and also the light up here as well. The shifters he has on here is going to be a SRAM Rival ETAP, access, 12 gears in the rear, 1 in the front. Why wouldn't you choose this group set for gravel? It is so cheap, so affordable, but it works so well. They have the revamped ergonomic hood shifts on here as well. I'm sorry, the hood's on here, so it's a little bit different than the Red and Force. A little bit smaller, a little bit more ergonomic, but it literally does the exact same function as a Force, as a Red. A little bit heavier, but much more cheaper, and you get so much bang for your buck. It's a perfect gravel group set. You have the SRAM derailleur on the back as well, that it has amazing clutch on there, honestly. It doesn't slap around. A Rival, if you're looking to build up a nice frame and you're like, hey, I want to spend a lot of money on the frame and wheels, but I want a budget group set, to get a whole SRAM Rival group set for $1,600 is an insane budget group set that performs amazing. All it is just weight, but literally it's the same exact software, same exact battery, same exact motor, same exact everything, except for the hardware is different between the group sets. So very nice group set on here as well. Going down to the front, we have here the Trek logo with the gloss black, and then it fades into that sparkly glitter color. Again, the fork fall in the same suit. On here, he has the Bontrager EOLUS XXX4. These are a deep dish carbon wheel. They look like a 40mm carbon deep dish wheel. Again, people might say, why is he doing this on a gravel kind of bike? Here in South Florida, our gravel trails are pretty much a levee, so it's just like a dirt road out by the Everglades. It's literally hard-packed dirt gravel, so we still want some kind of aerodynamic benefit because there's really no ups or downs. It's just a long, straight path that you see. So any kind of aero benefit, I know there's resistance and he has gravel tires on there, but any kind of aero benefit that you can get on a bike I know a lot of people think that's just marketing, but any kind of aero benefit you can get on a bike, it helps out tenfold for sure. So he has on there some barn trigger deep dish wheels, and plus the deep dish wheels just look amazing as well. He has on here a Vittoria Torrendo dry tubeless ready tire. This is a 700 by 33C tire. Now the new Domanes can go up to a 35C tire. So he has, I'm sorry, actually a 38C tire. They actually upgrade. So you have a little bit more clearance in the front and the rear, whereas a checkpoint can go up to a 45C. But keep that in mind, this is a 38C clearance you can get on here. Right now in the front he has a 33, and you can see it looks a bit more new. He's actually swapping the rear as well, which is a 35. He's changing that to a 33 as well. So that's the reason why he has two different tires in there. With this, we have on here the Bond Trigger hubs and also the bladed spokes. You're going to get the top tier stuff with the XXX stuff on here. Rotors is a 140 millimeter rotor. We don't need a lot of stopping power, like I said, on gravel because you're not going to be traveling high end speeds anyways, and we don't have any descents either. We have the through axle with the Bond Trigger logo right here. You can pull this out, I believe. Actually, no, I think they're just the same. He has one in the back as well. Who knows? SRAM Rival flat mount disc brake caliper right there, and again, it's swapped with the mounting system to fit a 140. And also the way this bike will be in tubeless form because he made it tubeless ready already. We go down here, you can see he even added the little Bike Protect 3M film on the bottom of it to go ahead and make sure you don't get any gravel kick up on there. Very clean routing with the cables underneath the stem, down into the cockpit. We have the Domane logo in the brushed silver again. And again, it's just a very classy looking bike. They have the same ISO speed decoupler that's on the Madone. They have that on the Domane as well. So this is gonna give you a little bit more compliancy while riding. Anything in the saddle while riding on dirt, gravel. I know we have the wider tires and tubeless setup as is, but any kind of added bonus like these little kind of added polyurethane or rubber or any kind of give that you can get on the bike definitely helps out a lot. We have on here he has two carbon fiber bottle cages on here in matte black, and then also you can see this is the kind of storage system that Trek has as well. You hit this little switch like this. This pops off. Oh gosh. This pops off like that. And then you can see inside there you have the brake hose housing. You can fit your storage like a spare tube, nutrition, whatever you want inside there. But it definitely will help out with traveling, with backpacking, with going on a long gravel ride, with going on a long endurance ride. It helps to take anything off the rider weight and put it into, or actually the rider carrying anything so he can carry nutrition. You can put whatever you want inside of here. So very nice for that on there. Let's go ahead and put this back on here. Slides in like so. And then it just clamps in place. We have on here a braze-on, or I'm sorry, the braze-on adapter right here to fit a front derailleur if you want to, so it can take 2x in the front. He has on here a 50-tooth chainring. I believe this can take up to on a 1x a 52-tooth, but he was saying that you can only get a 50-tooth right now, so you might need to get the new SRAM Red or SRAM Rival wide spindle on here to make that work. So yes. We have on here as well SRAM Red carbon fiber crank arms. Again, this is what I usually do. I'll do a Rival derailleur, Rival shifters, splurge on the crankset because that's going to be the heaviest component of the Rival, and change up the cassette as well, which is a force cassette on there, as you see. He has on here look pedals, and then on all the Treks they have this little chain catcher on here. Excuse the wind. Damn, dude, stop moving, wind. Oh! This is a size 54, and again, this is their top tier bike. This is their SLR 700 Series OCLV, but the bike looks phenomenal. We can see we have plenty of tire clearance back here. Again, this is a 700 by 35C tire, but it can take up to a 38C, and you can see there's no rubbing back there. Cassette, he has a SRAM Force cassette. This is a 1033 with a Rival rear derailleur. This is not an XPLR derailleur. This is a regular Rival derailleur. So just a 50-tooth in the front. SRAM Force chain, SRAM Force cassette, 1033. Works great. Anyone wondering why the new cassettes are a brush color with the black on the back and not the all black like they used to be? Complaints of the Force stuff being a little bit noisier than what it should be. So that's the reason why they changed it. They took off that black anodizing coat and put that on there. So just so you guys know. And then the same wheel as the front as the rear. It is the Bond Trigger EOS XXX tubeless ready already. Same tire as the rear or as the front, but this is again, like I said, a 35, which will be swapping onto a 33. We have the ISO speed like I talked about. We have mounting brackets right here in case you want to add a rack. We have mounting brackets back here, I think, in case you want to add a light. And then to the other side, we have in here a 140 millimeter Senlock rotor. Again, small rotors, reduce as much weight as possible where you can. And then the SRAM Rival flat mount disc brake as well. We have the cadence sensor, which you can add with the Trek as well. And then their own, always fascinating, always different seat post, which is Trek. And I don't sell Trek at all, but that's the one thing that I don't like about their bikes is this seat post system. I don't know why. Again, maybe because of the fact that I'm so traditional and I'm used to seeing the bikes that I work on all day. But for this is just an eyesore to me, but it is what it is. We have the EOS comp saddle, nice wide cutout, nice support system with a little light mount back here. And he's waiting for the carbon fiber rails as well. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think. What would you guys choose? The Domane or the Checkpoint? I think that with the Domane, you have a little bit best of both worlds. Now you can do the same with the Checkpoint, but with the Domane, you have the option of gravel and road with a little bit more road choice, whereas the Checkpoint would be more gravel oriented, but you can take it on and off road. But Domane is definitely a really cool bike. You have a lot of comfortability with this thing with the iso-speed coupler in the rear and also the iso-speed in the front as well. So very good looking bike. The paint jobs always hit. And thank you guys again so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, we're gonna get a free buy sound test on these Bontrager wheels right here on this Domane SLR. Give me 1 second. Sounds great. Thank you guys so much again for watching. I'll see you guys next video.